no kwai abusuane mirakra for 0302-634-706 Transitions, the funeral people.
I win again, oh! You that? Which one now? Soccer Bet. I win front and back because Soccer Bet get the biggest selection of games. And as I win on Soccer Bet, I get the full confidence because I fit get all my money the same day. No limit on payout, oh. No go cambia. Soccer Bet, the highest odds. Soccer Bet, the fastest payer. There no. And now, Soccer Bet has more bonuses and promotions, so you feel win more safe. Soccer Bet, no size. Charlie, how will you bet sound? Oh, just visit SoccerBet on www.soccerbet.com and follow the easy steps to register. SoccerBet, your best bet for sports betting.
Mese, any people who would think of one way chicken. Near ya no. Ofi say bia nkofo ntanhye nose mask ni nan senti no chese ye ho atoye ye ni ha obia masa be pa chew covid-19 yade no da so ane anti o entimi sew ko na ko vaccine no na mbo ho ban free covid-19 no ho vaccines no wo ho eye free o ha bie ni ho na wo ho ma won ya wadi mfiedu no ni echire enti ya mayen konya ho sorry na kowo ni enka wonka won ya wo vaccine ho bi why bon ho ban bo ebusuan ho ban na bon potem ho ban covid-19 vaccines no how bie ni ho ebuate yade no sunsuan so na bon ho ban se be ya yenje wonto ya asabia enti wo wode edikan ene ne etoso mienu na ene mesrew ko booster no wate hwe ene ma nye bete se de ehunu no bon ho ban bo ebusuan ho ban na bon potem so ho ban enkai boy free Ghana Health Service, good life, live it well. USAID ene waboa fo nchen.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
6.3 FM.
Before I make you my boo, but you're not really ready for this glow. I can see I need Jessica, need me. Every other night's a different girl, I can't believe it. You want to tell you how I feel before you see me. Can you tell me why? Why yo? Why yo? Can you tell me why yo? Why yo?
Jah just by your side. For I was a soul who was lost, and my life was in dismay. For among evil forces in which I played, guns and ammunition were my chosen way of life. With God-fearing people I chose to strive. For all of the lives that are taken, they can never be replaced. But still Jah chose to remember my face. Though I never lived like He wanted, I'm still mindful of what He taught me. So now I beg and plead, I'm on my bending knees. God, Father, you rescued me. I've got the scars to show. I barely made it a long life's road. Cause when my life got dark, He was the only spark. He was the light at the end of the road. When I was born, growing up in Augustown, we ate from the same pot. We were irons all around. From Gola to Colorado, from Rockers to Jungle 12 Tire, Bryce Hill to Dread Heights and River, all around. And then the football ground became a battlefield, and my life seemed so surreal. People were falling all around, but Jah helped me to stand my ground. Only Jah could have helped me to stand my ground. Though I never lived like He wanted, I was mindful of what He taught me. So now I beg and plead, I'm on my bending knees. Cause Father,
Adom 106.3 FM.
I've got the scars to show. Barely made
Dwayne Stevenson.
Cause when my life got dark, He was
August Town. DJ Awana doing the most. Yeah, that's it. So if you didn't and I have full feeder. Dwaso Nsem live and airborne. But my main car was Ebiana Wonte Bet 365. It's officially live in Ghana. Bet 365. It's officially live in Ghana. And so when it was sports, there's no better way to get a piece of the action than to join Bet 365. And it was 365.
So now I beg,
build your own personalized bet with Bet Builder by selecting from popular markets. Wait a minute, up to 12 selections within a single match. When you are home, enjoy all your favorite sporting events and access thousands of games with live streaming.
We ate from the same pot.
Sharing to set Bet 365 on Kwa and Emma cash out.
From
Ewa bet so early on selected markets. And now that sounds good. Yeah. And call bet365.com.gh. Now join it. Bet365.com.gh and join. But you wouldn't if you do want you do what you are on home.
But Jah help me to stand my ground.
Terms and conditions apply.
Only Jah.
Please gamble responsibly.
Though I never lived like He wanted,
Na Yam Vita.
I was mindful.
And Mofrano any Johon. Mofrano di efi Bosuminsia kono. Yam Vita.
But still Jah show.
Omani Johon pa yawa wheat, yawa rice. And yawa maize and wheat combined. 16 essential vitamins and minerals. Ebua bofrani nyinimu. Yam Vita. Yam Vita, a delicious way to grow.
I've got the scars to show. I barely made it a long life's road. Cause when my life got dark, He was the only spark. He was the light at the end of the road. When I was a young boy, growing up in Augustown, we ate from the same pot. We were angels all around. From Gola to Colorado, from Rockers to Jungle Club Tire, Bryson to Dread Heights and River, all around. And then the football ground became a battlefield, and my life seemed so surreal. People were falling all around, but Jah helped me to stand my ground. Only Jah could have helped me to.
Well, inti yentuchin komo.
I never lived like
can I say a few days in India? And come on, illegal mining. Galamsey home. And can Professor Frimpong Boating on our Kane Inter-Ministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. Nsem. Ne a human free sir, and someone Wakika reporter what any response a free Nipabia Professor Frimpong Boating a bow mudini. And name crowns also was answered the response for Eddie Abba. Quasi. And someone acquire back and forth.
Yeah.
Acquire baby. And shall say saying any other do baby I drew. Okay,
see you say on the 17th of February 2021, and a letter FE Office of the President. A call Professor Frimpong Boating ho. Now letter and saying a kind read. Handing over of the Office of the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. Please refer to your letter dated 5th February 2021 with the above stated caption. I am directed to request you to furnish this office with a report on the work of the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Illegal Mining so far, and also to propose the way forward to assist His Excellency the President make a decision on the future of the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Illegal Mining.
Okay.
Thanks and counting on unusual cooperation. This one was signed by H.M. Wood, Acting Chief Director for Chief of Staff.
Okay.
And now Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boating, P.O. Box CT 366 Cantonment, Accra.
Okay.
And he's saying a start here, the Office of the President. And a true crata Professor Frimpong Boating say, my report on the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. A Juma Maya so far. Now we are reporting for advice na embo man penny said the bear will bet me take it the next step.
Okay.
Now the reports in a coin. Say ye or bomb penny for be doing reporting him.
But report was it official, because we are also picking up information say report no crano a chief of staff and a report no ekokusi nsem. Okay. And it was informal.
Okay. And
we see a building common now.
Oh yes. And CJ Obia Kasa per the letter I read. A fee Office of the President signed by the Acting Chief Director H.M. Wood. A core Professor Frimpong Boating one. There is no way at the Office of the President Betumi Akase is not official, because you wrote to request. And the idea what you say finishing me this office with the report, you know, then Amoka says on official.
Let me read from the press statement from the Flagstaff House.
Yes.
I'll say, but let me read this portion. I'll say at the outset, it must be pointed out that the document being discussed was not an official report formally delivered to the Office of the President. On the contrary, it can only be rightly referred to as a catalogue of personal grievances and claims made by Professor Frimpong Boating intended to respond to some issues he faced as chairperson of the IMSIM. The document was handed to the Chief of Staff at the Office of the President on March 19th, 2021. In an informal meeting, in an informal meeting where Prof. Frimpong Boating complained about the public attacks and criticisms made about his tenure as chairperson of IMSIM. Unquote. This was after Professor Frimpong Boating's tenure as minister had not been renewed by the President of the Republic in his second term. The document did not have any transmitter or cover letter, nor indeed an addressee, such as to suggest that it was submitted to the Chief of Staff for action. There's a quiet letter no craft so called Chief of Staff in Semono. na enkyerɛ sɛ we me de mama ye take action bia wo ho.
You see, respectfully to the presidency, I think, sir, number one, either someone coordinate or more communication here, or they are trying to just put something out there to confuse the public. See, this is it, office of the president. Who say, the green.
Yeah.
This is office of the president. Dated,
but date,
17th February 2021. And this is a letter from the office of the president to Professor Frimpong Boateng, say, furnish us with reports on the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. Uriah sign advice. Let's read the letter again. Or say, I am directed till the wedding. I am directed to request you to furnish this office with a report on the work of the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining so far, and also propose way forward to assist His Excellency President make a decision. Who directed H.M. Wood in the first place? Say on Chokrata and Koma Professor Frimpong Boateng. I am directed. It means Obineka say look, Chokoma Professor Frimpong Boateng release on Modebaya. Were they able to source this letter? Say, ye presidency actual letter come out from Professor Frimpong Boateng. I mean, they shouldn't hide behind the fact that
this how much as a report, no? It
Yes.
could be chief of staff in some.
Look.
So it was informal.
It
was informal.
I am sad. Say Obibeka say, Krata be the chief of staff. Do we understand chief of staff? Yakaso be a chief of staff. Do you understand? Every report that must get to the president from any minister is submitted to the chief of staff. Obibeka say boy. Every report, it goes to the chief of staff. It doesn't go to His Excellency the President directly. Chief of staff almost submitted reports, then chief of staff will now present it to the president. Say, sector minister with the report we have back and son of Matanas Yashishim. And if office of the president Atrokrata Akoma Professor Frimpong Boateng say furnish this office with this report. Now or the abanu indicting Crawford, you are now coming to tell us and a report in the crown
after this letter. How can
you understand?
Let me read this portion again. The document was handed to the chief of staff at the office of the president on March 19, 2021 in an informal meeting.
Can you imagine what is informal when you have requested, say, until at the time or present here, I wouldn't say informal meeting. You should have told him that this is an informal meeting. So present it well. I mean, your Mokan is neither here nor there.
Okay.
They should stop this.
My question will also be, say,
yes. H.M. Wood, acting chief director for chief of staff.
Was the chief of staff aware?
Okay.
So say Ura Woody or Trace Akrate because the chief of staff not or you aware and can document report and a bedinings anonym Obeka say wait I have commissioned my the chief director to write such a letter in my name.
CJ, it is not easy for you. It is not easy for you to pick the letterhead of the office of the president. Now they are Trokrata. Hey, and your presidency, and your Jubilee House. IFO power. Say Obibefa office of the president. This is the letterhead. No Trokrata signed for chief of staff. Somebody come out, Professor Frimpong, but really? Then why? Who is in charge? Why in the controlling communicate at the office of the president? Adia H.M. Wood Atro for chief of staff. Now we are now coming to deny. Say Adia we in the first place. And H.M. Wood one tro. Or sorry, Anna on one far. And Tony also say Frimpong Boateng me manage the report about.
And no crown annually fire report. It's a report no crown.
Really?
I say informal.
Really?
You know, there was no addressee.
Granted.
Yeah, addressee to anybody.
Granted is a letter we import. Why mun share Professor Frimpong Boateng presenting letter at that informal meeting? Who were there? Now or they report in more say it's an informal. Why mun know? Can they tell us who was there? Because information I hear picking up, the chief of staff was there, the president was there, the vice was there, the secretary to the president, no hobby. And you say it's an informal. Really? Ena obia to me and can't say, okay, and your coin way so near a presenting report, and tifa coin passo, but yet you accepted the report at that informal meeting. More accept you.
Because granted in Puse Kratano, yan fan kwasha mampeni ensa, yan address it to the president. People want to get the attention of the presidency and they post on social media. Now I catch the attention of the presidency. Now Oma acte. People get on social media. Granted post a report. Professor Frimpong Boateng or post on social media. And a presidency about to more attention. Yeah. Because it won't take action.
There be.
Granted, say, or postee, and on one jatum say, I am here and I trust our reporting, and I'm a semen fan Beshamonsa, my post on social media.
See, there is something about His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This is not the very first time you indicted some of the ministers when it were issues more. This is not the first time. And any time ni appointees ni be indicted yomono, they always find a way say omobe crisscross see a whiny
jump into their defense.
You understand?
A whiny and a pen person be details.
Yes. Ombe fine crime bisuama release ya wo de buy ya wo kase informal there. I mean informal so what? We are talking about the content of a report. Granted, they said the report, presenting informal.
Posting on social media.
At the end of the day, some of your appointees have been indicted. A president who put your presidency on the line to fight Galamsey. Now some of your ministers, you are indicted or more. You come out, all you can say and say from the presidency, say informal. Informal, really? Informal until reports in the see the Krata. Response could you upon chroma de ba Kuba Comodia ba Gabi and then from Memino and related development. In fact, Professor Frimpong Boateng ne response again or the man
could you upon
chroma. I know you're short. Your body tail. The others you be shame much now. I say
what's the name?
Frimpong Boateng's response to Oponkroma. Dear Mr. Oponkroma, I have read your response to what I wrote about you in the report. Mm-hmm. Number one, the man has not denied.
No.
Waka, I have read.
Yes.
I have read your response to what I wrote about you in the report I sent to the Chief of Staff. Frimpong Boateng. The report I sent to the Chief of Staff a little over 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. You have denied what I wrote, and that is normal. Very few people in your position will own up to their wrongdoings. I have good advice for you. Though when I was part of government, we were colleagues, and I related to you as such. Now I will advise you as my son, just as I do my children. After all, you are the same age as my fourth born son. Yes, this is the response. My fourth born son. When I returned to Ghana from Germany to start the cardiothoracic project, you were just 6 years old as my fourth child. This is Professor Frimpong Boateng. I will not lie to you or insult you or be harsh on you. My advice is always remember that political power is both short-lived and effervescent. In about 2 years' time, you may no longer be in government, and you may experience the real world as former high-profile political powers always do. I will urge you to do your work diligently and avoid the coded and evil tactics Mr. Paul Adom Ochre boastfully and unshamedly told the world on Good Evening Ghana that you were employed to deal with your real and perceived enemies. Tio. I'll say, let me type briefly on illegal mining. Last week, someone sent a video from your constituency of illegal mining activities close to your hometown. I don't want to believe that what the person said about your role is true. Few. The important thing is that Chinese and their Ghanaian collaborators are engaged in illegal mining at your doorstep. I encourage you to investigate it and take appropriate action. The President of the Republic assures Ghanaians again and again that he's serious with the fight against illegal mining. As you well know, illegal mining does not only refer to non-possession of concession or mining permits, but also the following: mining close to water bodies, diversion of tailings into water bodies, mining in the water bodies, use of dangerous chemicals such as mercury and cyanide, engagement of foreigners in small-scale mining, non-reclamation of mine-out areas. Have a blessed day. Professor Kojo Ponkroma. Professor Frimpong Boateng was signing. Accra, dated 23rd April 2023. And all the videos in the account. So you see, one, Yankasa dear Professor Frimpong Boateng account in the reports in the Enokre. But let us also look at the integrity of Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng. Baby of fear they do politics in. Now, I will be surprised, say Professor Frimpong Boateng, a betre krata, atro bibi. Afa any minister who enya nokre CJ me no ya nye galamsey ebia ye galamsey ni bianka Professor Frimpong Boateng enko be tro wom say CJ and Asempa of Adom FM, they are also engaging galamsey. There is no way of paying because he's writing a detailed report and what you say the report or presented to the chief of staff. One can say the acting director for chief of staff, or see the report he presented to the chief of staff.
Chief of staff,
you understand? Yeah. Now, the release a base informal meeting. I mean, I'm surprised.
Once a report, response yes is
exactly.
Response to the is say. Or said last week,
yes,
on your information, you said, could you upon Kromani constituency?
Galamsey Koso. And to also no investigate because nipa ne the baby can or see on per se or be believe say no correct ni involvement in that or kawaha. So it means maybe Kojo Ponkroma even involved in it. Maybe, just maybe, it might be saying no correct. And now what director say as Minister of Information, go and investigate. I am waiting for that response from Kojo Ponkroma. Say, Adia Professor Frimpong Boateng can't direct in say, because you are Minister of Information.
And your constituency.
Your constituency.
Yeah.
You're fighting Galamsey. When I will or mining your information, go back to your constituency and
find out
whether it's true or false. Say Galamsey Koso. Go back and check and come and tell us. Just as I would the response, what the response, Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, go back and bring the same response that I went to check in my constituency and there is no activity of Galamsey Kosovo. Then we can clap for you.
Adom 106.3 FM. What time am I? So, Nafi Yako near a free Urakwa Kuba. Uragabi Asarachi, that consul response on also Edibaye, and then we'll settle down for a proper conversation. But my intia Wimra say Yeba Yene, the member of parliament, hopeful, and a parliamentary candidate hopeful for Odudu constituency. Yene no Ebetrans and Afe Yache and Komo or Honorable Alfred Nikote Ashi. He's here with us. Yeba, Yaneno, Ebe. This one says, happy birthday to my sweet sister, Gifty Edu Amwaben of Blue Skies Company. We have shared a lot since childhood. They are great moments to remember. Happy to have you as my sister. Happy birthday, my sweet sister. Auntie, no. My auntie, we'll settle down. Nafi, Yane, Honorable Ashi, Yana Yeba.
Say DC bro 270,000 Ghana cedis. Ewo Betway item 13 jackpot no mu. Na say ade. Kofi si o man one boss ejuma fufuro. Boss, this is ya o be ka mia. O be jeme say. Once we betimi di 1 Ghana cedi pe HBD. Boy jackpot e di akotini wo Ghana ha say ya. Betini wo nyansemu. Se wonni fie du otwe a. Enchwebi na gaming commission in Sasha here. Betway are good yen who don't ya. Se fie ni bibi akomane wa ene yen kofie yenko
Yanko baby any jewo. Baby, I think more day. Baby,